Hi guys, so today we're going to be going over the BattlePass plugin by GC. We're going to be covering quests, linking them with rewards and everything else. So to get started today, we're going to do the /BP or /BattlePass, either one. And this is the default GUI. You have the rewards, and that comes up with the free tier at the top, and then you have the premium at the bottom. And it goes up to however you want, 100, anything. It only goes up to around 18 at the moment, to its default. But, so yeah, the bottom premium and the top is free, and this is how you give the rewards to your players, and that's how they claim them. This is the information section in the GUI, it tells you what week you're on, what tier you're on, and points you have. And the next one is quests. Click that and it'll come up with the weeks for all the quests. So you normally have 4 in the beginning, and you have 12 quests altogether as default, and they can track them and such, and their progression on them. So yeah, you have 4. They're all unlocked at the moment because we haven't set up the settings YML. You also have daily quests. They refresh every 24 hours as well. You can also change all of these, as well as the weekly quests too. Also, quick note for all the quests, you can also use your own plugins. We're going to give a long list on the wiki on how to do that, and we'll go through that in halfway through the video. You can add as many quests as you want each week and each day, but depending on your economy and how you want the Battle Pass to be played, I'd recommend keeping within 12 to 10. And each week is unlocked as it goes 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, depending how many you have. Then we're back in the normal GUI. So this is where you get all the information about it. So how to level it up. Also gets your players coming back, playing, make sure they get through all them quests so they get points and get some rewards. You can also add revenue because you can charge for the premium battle pass and it keep your server up. So if we want to do /BPA commands, it will come up with all the commands, and this is how we go through them all. So battle pass, that's how to bring up the GUI. /BPA is how you reload the plugin. BPA set pass, that's how you add a pass to a player. So if you want to add, set them to the premium pass, so set myself, bro edits, premium. There we go, I've now been successfully added to the premium pass. There is now also BPA set points, so you can set their points to 200. That'll be the equal to like 5 tiers or something, depending on how you've set it. And I've now unlocked tier 4, so I can claim them now. So 2, tier 3, tier 2, tier 4. The 2 up top are free, and the 2 at the bottom are premium. So when you claim them, there we go. It gives you a little message. This one, not sure what it's going to give me yet. There we go. It's giving me diamonds and some coal, and also this one. It's giving me the exact same, and then tier 2 is giving me another message. All configurable, and we'll go through that later. You can give points, so it doesn't set their balance, it adds more to their balance. So if they have 10, you can add 100, it'll give 110. With this one, you can delete all their data. So if someone's been cheating, you can delete all their data, or if you've banned someone, there's no need for having their data anymore. BPA quest IDs, troubleshooting, that'll help. Quest IDs, yep. BPA reset quest. Say if someone's been cheating mining with an auto clicker, you can reset the progression and it'll go back to normal. And with BPA progression quest, you can add progression to someone, so they've progressed more in the quest. Same with daily here. You can refresh daily quests, so you don't have to wait 24 hours. You can do it whenever you like. There we go. We've just reset it. If we have a little look, there we go. They've all changed. Then you also have new season. Resets all the users' tiers, rewards, and all their data. So once you've done that, you want to type the command again within 30 seconds as it says, and then all of their data has been cleared. Then you want to restart the server, and you'll have a brand new season ahead of you. BPA material, we're going to be using that command quite a bit today. just to do some complicated quests with multiple accesses. You can also lock, quests for people, and you can close menus if they get stuck, but that rarely happens. So this plugin, it links into multiple other plugins. There's a long list. We're going to show midway as well. You can also give plugin commands as rewards, so you want to, set a create key as a command. Some people do prefer to have their battle pass not just as a command, but as a citizen, so we're going to go through this right now. So you want to go to the spot where you want to create the NPC. Thinking you already know how, so NPC create. I like yellow with bold, so I'm going to just put battle pass. And there we go, created Alex, the NPC, who's called battle pass. You want to do /NPC cmd add -p and then /bp or battle pass, either one. And when you right click or left click, it's going to come up with the GUI. It's a lot easier that way. The whole GUI is configurable, every single little thing you can change. End of the video, I'm going to show you the example I've done and how you can purchase it, and you can do it with custom heads and custom block data and item data and things like that. You can also use resource packs, but it's a bit out of my league, so I will do an updated video on how to do that once I've learned how. That is about it for the first part. Now let's get into the config. So here we are. Once you're out of your server, you want to open up the folder, go to plugins. If you're on a host, it may be a bit different, but it's still the exact same type of way. You want to go to the Battle Pass plugin folder, and then you want to find the settings YML. This is the main YML file that'll be changing all the time zone, Battle Pass timings and stuff like that. Start dates. So you have your aliases. If you don't want it to be /bp/pass, you can change it to something you want. Let's say day maybe. If you don't want to call it battle pass, you can change it to whatever you want, and it will still work. You can block people from using the battle pass, using the battle pass .block permission, as I've just highlighted. You can blacklist worlds so they don't get progression in the worlds, like maybe the Nether. You can whitelist them as well. Daily quests are enabled. Yep, that is one thing you want to keep enabled. You can set permanent IDs for them, so you can have quest 1, quest 3 and quest 5 permanently enabled, so they're all going to be enabled every day, but all the rest are going to be randomized. I quite like this feature because it's something easy to get out of the way, and then you get another choice of things to do. You've got your completion actions. This is when you complete a quest. This is what the text will come up. You can edit the colors with color codes, but I wouldn't recommend changing any of the placeholders. Just keep it how it is, and you can change it to whatever you want, but don't touch placeholders, pretty much. So here, current season, it's where most of the timings and all the information for your battle pass are. So this is time zone Europe. The time zones are on the wiki. So you want to set your start date. This is 2 years old, but we're going to set it to 2020. Let's say the 10th of the 1st. Well, no, the 1st of the 10th, even if you're in the UK. We can also set the start time. Let's start it to around 10, 12-ish. There we go. Or even 1 o'clock, there we go. So now I've done that. Notification method, I do prefer just chat, but I'm just going to keep it as action bar and chat. You can also set auto receive rewards, so they don't have to claim them, go into the GUI, save all that hassle and claiming them. It automatically claims them for them and goes straight into their inventory. So it does save time, but some players might like to claim which ones they want. Just depends how you want to customize your server, really. The reset time for the daily quests, you can change it to 12 o'clock in the morning or even midday, either one. Maybe midday so the players are online when they change, get something to spice it up a bit. There's 9 quests normally for the daily. Don't want to overdo it too much because then they'll be able to fly through the battle pass. You want to keep it to a minimum. Quest glow, definitely something you want to keep on, so they can tell a difference in between what they've completed and haven't. You can turn it off depending if you don't like it like that. Notify percentages. I do keep 25, 50 and 75 and 100. I think it makes more sense. This notifies them they're 10% done with their quest, 25, 50, 75, 100% done, and it'll give them little reminders. There you go, add 75 and sorted. They'll now get notified for 25, 50, 75 and 100. So once the new week is released for the Battle Pass, you can lock the previous weeks. So say if week 1 comes out, week 2 even, week 1 will be locked and they won't be able to do them. So people really want to push to get the first week done before the second week comes, so they can get most points and get through the Battle Pass as fast as they can without missing out. That's a good way to keep player retention. I keep them both on true because it really gives the players an active goal, so they don't miss out on any points at all. Season's finished. You can stop daily quests and you can stop other quests. I mainly just automatically restart the season and have it already set up, but you can put that to true so they can't do any of that. Playtime, there is playtime quests you can use, but I don't really do it. There's also disabled plugin hooks. If you get rid of the hashtags, that's how you do that. If you need any help, just create a ticket in the AP Discord. So you also have the boss bar. I don't really use that at all, but you can disable quest types for the boss bar as well. You can change the colour of the boss bar and how it's styled, but I kind of leave it how it is. So make sure to save that when you exit. There we go. Go into the quests folder. You want to go into the first week quest. This is where your quests are. So you can see all the formats. It's very simple, it's just copy and paste type thing. So you want to copy the first format you see, copy it and make sure you line it up. So we're going to teach you how to create a new quest. So you want to scroll down to the bottom, press enter, backspace and make sure it's all lined up. You want to change it to 11 so it's ascending order. So you've got 10, 11, don't want double of the same number, otherwise it won't work, it'll mess it up. So change the name to whatever you want. So we're going to change this to maybe Lumberjack. It is a block break quest. You can obviously change the type. I'm going to show you on the wiki later all the types you can add. It's very simple, just change it there and you'll be able to do it. The variable is the block that they need to mine. You've got tame wolf. You've also got just tons of types. There's, I'm pretty sure, 30 internal and there's 100 plus external quest types you can use. That's external meaning you can use other plugins, so like lands, advanced crates and things like that. You can edit the existing quest as well to however you like, but I just keep it how it is. So with wood or logs even, they have multiple axes, so they face forward, left and up and down. So you can't just put oak log, otherwise it won't count. So we're going to show you a demonstration exactly in Minecraft how. So here we are. As you can see on the left, I've set up a little example. So this one's facing up and down. This one's facing left to right, and this one's left to right but the opposite way. So same with this tree here. Yeah, if you only put oak log, it would only class the one that's standing and facing upwards. It would miss out progression. It'd miss out progression on the ones facing sideways. So I want to do /bpa material block and just give it a second, and it will tell you the ID you want to type in for the variable. There we go. So we're looking at oak log :0 at the moment. And then if we go on the next one, do the exact same. Now we're looking at oak log 4, then oak log 8. So I want to keep them in mind, maybe make a list if you're not too good at remembering. So I'm going to show you exactly how to put it into the quest. So here we are, we're back in the config. This is exactly how you do it. So this is for the first week. We're adding the 11th quest in. So you want to get rid of the first variable. You want to do oak_log:0. Then you want to type in or in capitals, oak_log:4, or oak_log:8. So whenever they mine any axis of oak_log now, it will count as progression and they won't miss any out. You can do it with any other blocks as well if they have multiple axes. The exact same format, just make sure you get the /bpa material command. So let's say they want to mine it around 20 times. They'll get around, average. The normal is 10, but you can set as many as you want, depending on your economy and how your players play and how many quests and tiers and rewards you have. Yeah, say if they've got a whole week, they've got now 110 points. So that's at least 4 tiers. So depending on how it goes, you just need to work it out for yourself. So here is all the displayed in the GUI. So you have the material here up top, diamond pickaxe. Let's just put oak log since it is an oak log mission, we're just mining it. Change the name to lumberjack. This is what's displayed in the GUI, so make sure to really get that correct. Change it to color codes however you like, matching your server. This is the description of the quest, so tell them what to do in this bit. So mine 20 log, oak log. Make sure to be specific about what wood, because it might be a bit mixed up. Don't want to mess with this. This is the progression bar, so this will show you in percentage of how much they've completed the quest and how much they have left to complete. You can change the color codes, just make sure not to touch any of the placeholder, otherwise it will mess up and you have to fix it. But that's how you create it. So let's save this and we're going to reload the plugin. So /bpa reload, and it should reload all the files for you. We're back in Minecraft and we're here with the wood. I'm going to show you exactly what I've changed and how it's shown in the GUI. So let's open it up, /bp. We've just started a new season, so we're on week 1, tier 1, and we have 0 points. And all the rewards are now locked again, free and premium. So it's going to quests, week 2, week 3 and week 4, they're all locked because only week 1's unlocked, because it's the first week of the season. Still have the mining, still have all of them, but we've just added another quest. So mine 20 wood. So if we mine that one, and then the other one, there we go. Open up BP again, go into quest, go quest week 1 even, and there we go. I've done 15% because I mined 3. And that's how you create a multiple axis quest. You can do it with any wood you like, any multiple axis block. Just make sure to follow the exact format I've just shown you. So now we're in the config again. We've got all these folders. Don't be scared, we're going to go through them all. So you've got the Lang folder. We're going to go into the rewards. I'm going to show you how to set them up. It's one of the main things you need to get grips with, because you're going to be using this file a lot. Because this is how you give the players the items. This is how you really create the reward. So you can have item types and command item types. Or command types and item types, sorry. This is how you do it. So tier 1, copy the exact format. Space, and then enter space, and then copy it again. Ascending order again, exactly like the quests. So we want to set it to 5. This is the tier ID. Reward ID. So this is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Self-explanatory. You want to keep all of these in mind and in order, because it's not exactly where they're going to be in the GUI. This is just the list. It's just the IDs. We're going to show you how to link them into the specific GUI tier. Definitely recommend giving through the command type. It's a lot easier. So this is the name of the reward. So let's put, mighty sword or something. This is the lore, so this is what's going to show up on the GUI. A mighty sword to slay foes even. There we go. pretty random, but make sure to always put what you want. Use the give command, make sure you use the %% player, change it to diamond sword, and there we go. Just only given one. 32 is a bit too much, but you can use plugin commands, so create key give, or vote party or something like that, anything. But when you're creating them, just make sure to do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so you're all in ascending order. If you're happy with it, you can also edit the first, second, third, fourth. You can edit how you can edit all the other ones. I'm going to quickly go over number 2. This is a bit different. It's item type. So this is how to give an actual item through the plugin. I definitely prefer giving it through the command type. It's a lot easier. So this is the lore. This is what shows up in the GUI. Change it to whatever you want. Color codes. This is actually the first item we're going to give them. So this is diamond block. As you saw in the beginning of the video, I actually I got a diamond block and a coal block. This is this reward. So you're going to want to change this to maybe anything. Keep it to whatever you want, or change it to whatever you want. Change the name of the diamond block to whatever you want. So cool block even. You can leave it to nothing and it will default to its normal Minecraft name as it says in the file. The lore, you can add lore to it. There's an in-depth tutorial on the wiki that explains on everything, how to do this folder and how to link them to tiers. This is glow, the enchantment glow if you want it to glow. The second reward, coal block, sorry. And it's also got the lore, as you can see under there. That's the exact format you want to add. Yeah, so these are just the reward block IDs. So this is, just save it, exit out. Once done that, lang folder or file even, and it's very simple. Just editing text with color codes or anything you really like. You can just change it from quest to battle pass, but I think it's pretty nice standard at the moment. Have a look and just nitpick, whatever you want. This is very much just your own personal thing. Just keep it in the format. Once you've edited it, make sure to save it. This isn't a user data folder. Any player that's joined and used the BP or battle pass, they will have data generated. So this is how exactly to see the data that your player has using their UUID number. So there we go, what tier they're on, what battle pass they're on, how many points, if they're locked out, and pending rewards they have to claim. So that's pretty simple. Just if you need to have a look over some stuff, work out some stuff. Quest folder, we've been over quests on how to make them. We're going to make another quest, like a week of quests. Copy that and then paste it again. You're going to want to change it, obviously the name. You want to get rid of the copy and then change the 4 to a 5. There we go. You can add as many as you want, just keep it, to a minimal. And obviously change everything in there so it's not the exact same week over and over again. You will need to change these. Just work from the format. Save and exit that. I want to go into the passes folder. So this is where you link the rewards to the tiers. So we have free and the premium battle pass. We're going to go into the free battle pass first. Here we go. This is the name of the battle pass. You can change it to whatever you want. And I'm just going to change it to new just so you can see how you can change it. Required default points required. I'd change it to 30. There we go. You can make it if premium users don't get free rewards, so they don't get double the benefit. This is what shows up in the GUI and the rewards column. So obviously you have minecart, furnace. You can use custom heads on these as well. I'm pretty sure you can use any item you'd like. I definitely recommend sticking with items. We have a wiki tutorial on how to change all of this as well. It's all pretty simple if you look at the wiki, read through. But this is a really tricky part, tiers. So this is where we're going to add more tiers. So you have tier 2, tier 4, tier 10. These are the things you see in the GUI. So these are not the rewards, but these are the tiers. We're going to change tier 2's reward to tier, the reward ID we just made, number 5, which will give them a diamond sword, and required points we're going to change it to 30. Set to whatever you want. I think 30 is quite a good 30 is quite a good middle ground, but depending on what you want. We're going to show you how to add another tier. Copy the same format, enter backspace, 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 paste. Make sure it's lined up. Then you want to set it to whatever tier you want. Tier 20. Don't want too many in the free tier because it gives more incentive to buy the premium. But if you want, you can do that. And we're going to set the reward to the reward 5 again. You can reuse the same reward ID in separate tiers. Save it, exit out. So it's the exact same thing for premium battle pass. The exact same thing. As you can see at the bottom there, we have the battlepass.premium permission. You can give that through luck perms, or you can give it through the plugin on setting the pass, in crafting store or buycraft, any type of store you use. The exact same thing on how to create a tier from the free one. Just copy and paste, reward ID. There we go. Save that. You want to go into menus. This is how you customize the whole GUI to your liking. Portal is the main folder that straight away opens up, and you have the anvil and all the other categories. Let's change Portal to Battle Pass. And a frowny face. Why not? Let's not say it's 2 menu rows, let's say 4. Make sure not to go over the 64 limit, the Minecraft default limit. So this is how you edit the lore and all the things like that. For the categories, so this one is for the quests. Just make sure you keep it all in the format and change it to exactly how you like, with color codes and whatever text you want. The filler slot, you can change to whatever you want, any block, but I do think stained glass looks the best, or even grey stained glass does look quite good. So once you're done, you want to save and exit. There we go. Now I've got daily quests, quest overview, rewards, and week. The exact same process for all of these with Portal, just quest overview and week are a bit different. So we're going to go into the week overview, or overview of the file even. So this is where the quest slots are. So this is where in the middle of the GUI we had, quest 1 and their missions or quests even. So say if we add more quests in, we need to make more space for them. So in the GUI, this is how you make space. You can just count on them and you'll be able to tell where to add them. Just copy the exact same format here, 20, 24, so maybe we want to do 25 to 30 even. Make sure to put the dots in between and the comma if you need. You can do it separately, but it's a lot easier doing this way. Make sure to always keep it inside the apostrophes, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. You can change all the other bits, but I recommend just keeping it the same unless you really want to change it all. Very simple though, the exact same way, just editing a normal YML file. Save and exit. Daily quests, the exact same thing. Quest overview, this is where you have the weeks come up. If you added more weeks, you need to add more space. Same with quests, same with daily quests. You need to make more space for them to show up. Otherwise, if you add them and you don't have space, they won't show up. So make sure to make some space for them. Just make sure you have enough space for every single quest, week, all of that. So we're done with menus. Debug files, you won't need any of that really unless you have an issue, but you can just make a support ticket and they'll be able to help you. I'm going to go over the wiki now. I'm going to show you some of the variables and stuff. Here we are, we're on the wiki. This is battlepass.advancedplugins.net if you need to go see. So you're going to see commands, permissions, developer API if you're a bit more advanced and know what you're doing, useful tips and tutorials. Tutorials have just been added and it's in-depth description and helpful tutorial on how to create tests and rewards and linking them to tiers. So make sure to go check that out if you definitely prefer read tutorials. Then you want to go to quests. These are all the internal quest types. So there's a lot. There's over 30. You know, you can enchant with an enchantment table or even an anvil. Damage player, fly, glide, sneaking, walking, sprinting, swimming. So just follow the exact same format as we did earlier on in the video and just use this this type instead, this variable. Yep, there we go. We've got the externals. You can use any plugin on this list, and the types here, you'll be able to use them, and make sure to set the variable to whatever you need. But it's very basic and very simple. Just follow the exact same step by step we just did earlier in the video, and it tells you exactly what they do, so it's a lot easier. So with using this one, you have to just create one island, set the amount to 1, and you'll just need to create one island, and they'll get completion of the quest, so they'll be sorted. Votify, you just need to vote, and then you'll get completion of the quest. Here it gives you a description of each quest type, and how to do them. So if you want to use enchant, you got the enchantment, you need to put item, so diamond sword, netherite sword, the level of enchantment, so level 3 maybe, level 2, and then the cost of enchanting, so 20 levels or 30, either one, as many as you'd like. That is pretty much it for the wiki. Here's the commands if you need them. We've already been through them, but you can. Then here is every single person has /BP use at default. BattlePass admin you have to give to people, and then pass permissions are there in the file in the premium YML, but it is just BattlePass.premium if you need. Time zones, so if you need to add, obviously change yours. This is the whole list, just copy and paste it into the exact section on the settings YML, and that'll be able to help you out. Yep, that is everything for the wiki. We're going to go back and show you some examples of what's possible with this plugin and the GUI and pack I've made. So here we are, we're Minecraft again. I've updated my config with my own GUI and config, do /BP, and this is the possibilities. This is only the first one I've made, I have multiple, but look, there we go, daily quests, we have rewards with custom heads. I'm going to show you exactly how I've done this. You will need to download Pappy or placeholder Pappy, either one you want to call it, and you're going to have to download the BattlePass pack to be able to get these placeholders to work. So just ignore it for now, they're not installed at the moment, but they will look fantastic when you have downloaded the placeholders. You can add extra items in the GUIs, exactly like I have. So daily quests, I've set it like this with little borders. Oh, I've gone to the quests. Anyways, you want to go into rewards. I've set over to 100 tiers. It does look a bit funky because it doesn't go all the way to the end, so maybe you want to add to 105 either. Yeah. So if we go back, obviously free's at the top, premium's at the bottom. Here the weekly quests. Placeholders will work obviously when you've installed them. So I've got 7 quests for the free, and I have 4 premium quests. BattlePass for the holders. I've showed you everything. We're going to hop into the config and go show you exactly what I've changed and how to do it. So I've changed quite a lot in the menu files, as you can tell. So to use custom heads, you need to go into material, use head, colon, and then find the head like address type thing. You want to copy it in minecraftheads.com or net, whichever it is, or just a Minecraft head catalog. You can add as many laws as you want in the description, just make sure to put the exact format, hyphen, and then within the speech marks or apostrophes even. It's exactly how you add new things, just put it into the exact slot in the GUI, change the name, there we go, slot 16, that's for weekly quests, and below obviously we've got slot 10, daily. This is how you want to add the borders, so I have 0, 1, 9, 4, 7, 8. It is quite a long process, but that's how you have to do it. And at the bottom we have the filler, so it's just grey, it just fills up, don't have to do that manually. And I've changed the title there as well to whatever you want. And the menu rose to 5, that's the maximum you can go, I'm pretty sure. It's just some useful tips. So now we're at the Discord. It's where you'll find all the wiki and purchase sites. And this is how you get information, and this is how you also create tickets for support. So just make a ticket for the exact plugin. Make sure to verify that you own the plugin beforehand, so open a verification ticket. They have polls you can participate in to add new features into plugins, and you also have roles, so you get pinged for certain things like maybe staff openings or updates. So here you also have the BattlePass information, all the commands and information, the discussion. You can discuss with other people using the plugin or if there's any problems. And then there's a forum where you can actually see problems and help people, or you can, when you want. So I hope you've enjoyed the video today, and I'll see you another time.